That's what you see on the screen. That's what we're talking about. But it's deeper than that. It's not just about her. It's not about her only. It's about a whole bunch of these women today that do things that are just wild and reckless. And then they expect to still get a really good man later on in life. That's not how it works. You can't be out here being wild and reckless, doing whatever you want to do with your body and still think you're going to get married. And I can tell you right now, I don't think she would be with that man. I don't think she would have a husband, period, had not she had some money. Or he knew that she was going to have some money coming out of this whole thing. I just don't believe it. And I know that men can be blinded by beauty, but there comes a certain point where you come to find out everything that didn't happen with the woman that you've been talking to, that you've been trying to get to know. You start to find out more and more stuff about her besides the stuff that you already knew. That's why I said it's deeper than her. When you start finding out more and more things about a woman, my God, there used to be a time back in the day before the internet where your reputation preceded you depending on what town you lived in. You lived in a town, the people of that town would be able to attest to the type of woman you were, the type of character you had, type of family you came from. I don't know what the hell has happened to these jokers today. Hi, Mr. Guru, as a 30-year-old BW, I enjoy watching your content. Thank you. Of course, you're welcome. There used to be a time where that was unacceptable. To behave like you had no sense, to behave like you were wild and reckless, to get out here and just be riding on the you-know-what carousel of different men. That was unacceptable. There was no way that you were going to get away with that and still be able to show your face throughout town.
Good, clean girl.
You had to be a good, clean girl. You had to be a real good, clean girl. I don't know what y'all have done to the society today. Y'all have made it that those that are good and clean, y'all have called them pick-me's and whatever else, all kind of other names, and they're the ones that are ostracized now. The ones that are trying to do the right thing, the ones that are trying to be clean, they're ostracized. And now y'all turned it around. The ones, don't judge us. I posted this today about what she was doing, Cassie. And I had women commenting to me talking about, who are you to judge us? Don't judge. Who are you to judge? You ain't no judge. Only God can judge. This is the stuff that these modern day jokers are saying. Y'all believe this? This is what they say. They believe that a modern day woman should not be judged no matter what she do. Folks, I need y'all to get my like count way up. I need y'all to get my like count way up. Let's go. I need y'all to get my like count up. They want it to be a judgment-free zone so that they can roam around and do whatever they want to do. That's really what it is. They want to be able to roam around this earth, be free with their private part, be nasty. Brother sent me a video today. He said, Guru, look, the same ones that be saying men are on a DL. They was bumping and grinding. They was in panties. Or I don't know, I guess it was panties, 304 behavior. It was bumping and grinding on each other's scooter cat. 3 or 4 different women just bumping it real hard too. So what sensation are y'all getting from that? Y'all in underwear bumping and grinding on each other's cooter cat? And then it's recorded online. Like it's not gonna follow you. This stuff that Cassie have done is going to follow her for the rest of her life. She have 3 children. Y'all don't consider, see, and that's why I said, these women today, they're mentally gone. They're insane. Y'all don't consider what y'all do now will come back on you. Imagine her children going to school now. Imagine her children. They're going to be teased and made fun of because their mama was being, you know what, on. Got the yellow showers all on her body, her face, and in her mouth. Alex is the only one who benefits from her testimony. He'll use it to destroy her in divorce court later this year. She'll be ordered to pay alimony, give up half of the $30 million settlement. $30K a month going to Alex. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe $30K a month going to Alex. We don't know. But what we do know is that our women today, they want you to be fine with this behavior. They want you to be okay with it. Don't judge them. Right before he got with her, she said she was getting ready to walk or do something to take her life. She was getting ready to take her own life. Wa alaikum salam to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Appreciate y'all. She was getting ready to take her life. You ain't tough, ninja. What are you talking about? She didn't want to be alive anymore from everything that she had done. How do you want a judgment? So who had judged her up until that point? If you want, folks, get my like count way up. Let's go. Why are my likes so short? Let's go. Let's get the like count up. How do you go? If you were not being judged, who was judging you at that point? Who was telling you? You heard the voices in your head, the same voices. See, and this is what y'all don't realize. Them same voices that tell you, oh, it feel good. Yeah, go ahead and get it in. Screw. Go ahead, get it in raw. Do whatever you want to do. Don't worry about no diseases. Them same voices that be telling y'all that is them same voices that's later gonna tell you, go ahead and walk into traffic. Go ahead. Oh, don't it feel so disgusting, all the things you've done? Oh, it's dirty. Just end it now. That way you don't have to think about it no more. End it now. You don't like women. First of all, you didn't put don't. You put did. You did like women. So you can't even write correctly. You can't even type correctly. So you don't know what the hell you talking about. You just running your mouth in here. Somebody said the demons. Yeah. Them same demons. James said facts. Appreciate you, James. He wanted Diddy's bag. Maybe. There ain't no bag worth it. What if he only lives a few years? What if he has something in his body that he caught from her, from all those different men she messed with? What if he only lives a few years? Then is the money going to be worth it? What if she's passing down all kind of diseases to her children? Because you know that's how that works, right? The HIV and other STD, STI, you can pass all that stuff down to your children. Is it going to be worth the bag? If he can't even live that many years, and then the humiliation, he's brought humiliation to his family. He's brought humiliation to his friends. Forget his name. The humiliation is gone. $15 million is worth it. Man, you done lost your mind. You obviously don't have any integrity or morals about yourself at all. And then you talking about $15 million. How's $15 million worth it if you only live a couple more years? What if he's not living too much longer because he's been doing it raw with her and she got all that stuff in her body? That doesn't make sense. You're saying it's worth it. $15 million is worth it for me to live a few years. And then the stress, you're not even counting the stress he has to go through. Stress alone take you out. stress alone will take you out. Who is this guy in here? And then he has children now. The humiliation and the stress that his children have to go. What do you mean it's worth it? $15 million. The stress and the humiliation you're going to have to suffer, the stress of your children and humiliation. What are you talking about? I don't know. Some of these people are insane. And that's supposed to be a man talking. You're supposed to have more better logic than that. If gender roles were reversed, Cassie would be in cuffs, would have been charged. That's true. I agree with that. I agree with that. Cassie would have been charged and would have been locked up. I agree with that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You shouldn't be at the point at any time in your life where you can be bought with a price. That means you'll do anything. That means you'll do anything for money. You have no integrity. You have no morals. It means you're sick in the head. You don't know what rabbit hole you're going to go down. You don't know what dark, destructive path, black hole that you're going to fall into. End up on some substances that will take you out. End up losing your mind. I remember that as a child. My grandmother used to talk about that. My grandmother used to say that, thanks, James. Appreciate you, brother. My grandmother used to say she knew people when she was younger, went to school with them and everything. And she remembered how intelligent they used to be, how bright and sharp they used to be in their mind. And then as they got older, they got on substances, different things in life happened to them, and they lost their mind. And I didn't know what she meant when I was a child growing up, and now I understand it. You can lose your mind. Talk to him, Guru. Appreciate you, aka Meta. Thank you, brother. He said powerful live already, bro. Appreciate you. Trying to get some of y'all to think. Can y'all get the like count up? We're not even halfway to our like count. Let's go. We're not even halfway to our goal. Don't take long. We're not talking about DDG situation in here. I could care less about that brother. He's made his bed. He's gonna have to lie in it. I could care less about what he's doing. I'm talking about what's going on over here with this situation and the fact that a lot of these women don't realize that you have to give an account some kind of way. This stuff comes back to haunt you. You think what she thought she was doing in 2009 would be coming up right now? 16 years later. The stuff she was doing with Diddy 2009. Cheating. It's crazy that so many women think she's a victim when she was also cheating on the first guy she was with. What was his name? Ryan Leslie. Just cheating on him to go be with Diddy. And then she messed around on Diddy too. Does she hold any accountability for cheating? I'm victim blaming. Okay, ma'am, I just asked a question. Does she hold any accountability? Is she a victim for cheating too? Is she a victim? She testified out of her own mouth that she was with Ryan Leslie, flew to Miami to see Diddy, and they did it. While she was still with Ryan, they did it. Moderators, don't mute this woman that I'm talking to. I want to answer, lady. Give me an answer. Give me an answer. I don't want to hear nothing. I want to answer. You running your mouth. And you ain't going to come up. See, you see how these women are? They a joke. And you ain't going to come up and say that. You a They will call a woman a victim who's out here messing around on the men that she's with. That's why I told y'all got to do some due diligence and do y'all best to avoid these jokers. They ain't no good. They ain't no good.
Damn right.
These jokers are no good. And then they real messy.
Assistència de Xavi, més capradeta per Messi, Messi, immens Messi, encara 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 Messi, gol, 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 gol.
A real messy. They will get and pair up with each other and start running their mouth with each other, and then they will talk about stuff like this: how, girl, don't let no man tell you this or that. This woman is a victim. Let me tell you, they're messy. Gossip and drama. I bet you there was probably a woman that contributed to her going out to mess around on Ryan. Diddy invited you up, girl. You better go see Diddy. Tell Ryan anything. Just lie to him, hide it. Diddy call, because that's what they do. They real messy. And then the homegirl will lie and say, oh, yeah, I haven't heard from her. I haven't seen her. I don't know what's going on. Y'all brothers got to be real careful who you involve yourself with in this day and time, who you put your private in. Any of these jokers, they're wicked. They're full of lies and deceit, money chasers, clout chasers. A lot of time they're losers. They have no common sense. They want to be involved in all kind of debauchery. They can't wait to sell that thing, sell their body, sell their soul. They can't wait to sell something and try to get some money. They're users. They use and use and use and consume parasite jokers, vampires, sick individuals, blood suckers, money suckers. You thought I was being mean, but I'm giving a lot of game. Yeah, because y'all don't sit there and listen. Y'all don't sit there and listen. Yeah, they're sick. Only somebody that's sick in their head would think like that, would want to. They're extortioners. They're cheaters. Substance users and abusers, using more substances than men. Lie more and cheat more. A lot of them project. Can't wait to say what a man is doing. And most of the time they're doing the stuff. They're doing the stuff that a lot of times that they're accusing men of doing. This ain't no 1964. This ain't no 1924. They're not out here. They're not good little housewives or in the house. And then some no good wolf is coming and snatching them up or something like that. That's not what's happening. What's happening is they're out here using and abusing, lying, cheating, deceiving, victimizing. And then they will be quick to say, you're victim blaming. They're victimizing. And when you call them out for victimizing, they'll say you're victim blaming. I don't care what you want to call them. You can use names, narcissists, whatever, any type of personality disorder, mental disorder. Just know they're wicked and evil and sick. Shout out to Said. Thank you so much, Said, for the super chat. Said that messy sound clip is hilarious, my guy. Appreciate you.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're messy. Y'all brothers got to learn. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you protect your private. You got to protect your mind, your mental. That's why you don't take them serious. No, you can never take them serious. You can never take them serious. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Black Guru.
Good evening.
Good evening. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Because someone on the other live said they couldn't, even though I have my guitar right here. I have like a $4,500 guitar in my lap. So, but I agree with one thing I like about you is that you are unreserved, unapologetic, and you're loud. I don't want to say that, but about being a Black conservative, which we need more of that. I feel like there needs to be a whole nother political party based off of your ideology alone. Based off of your ideology alone, like if the whole Black racists subscribe to your ideology, we will flip our destiny overnight because you're 100% right. And we need we need more conservative. We need someone that's more like hardcore, especially dealing with like these like just loose and sexually promiscuous. I was thinking about you this morning actually, and I said I wish I could have a conversation, you know, where we could talk about how this whole culture of casual sex and premarital sex and how that became the main.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Say relations. Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Do you as a woman think that there's a certain point where you can do things with your life and it's unforgivable? Like, meaning when I say unforgivable, no man should ever deal with you, and you should definitely not become a wife.
Definitely. And that goes certain
okay, at what point though?
There are certain things that you can do that will affect you and carry you. There are certain things you can do as a 16-year-old that is going to have a profound effect on you when you're 80. And that has to do with sexual relationships.
Just say relations, ma'am. Please.
Yeah, like our relationship, or like just what I mean, like it's this whole thing of casual, you know, premarital
relations.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I feel like me and you are kind of like the same way. You have a conservative mindset. You should not be having those type of relationships before you're married and in a committed relationship.
What's the body count do you think that?
I don't think there is. I think even one, bro. I think even one. If I had to do this life all over, man, if I'd have met the love of my life, man, by the time I met the love of my life, we couldn't even get together because
we know one is not going to be realistic.
But I think, but see, that's the thing, because of the precedent that's set in the society, we need to make that realistic.
Okay, so what should be today? I'm asking you, what should be today, based off of what we know today? What should be a realistic number where you're cut off? There's no more hope for you. You're not going to be a wife.
Oh man, that could start at even a girl having sex with one man before she get married to her husband. That could mess her up for the rest of her life till she 80. To be honest with you, I'm telling you from a female perspective, yeah, for real.
Yeah, you know a lot. That's why I always bring up the wisdom of the. Hold on a second. That's why I always bring up the wisdom of the women like my grandmother and her age. Mm-hmm. Those women that were that age, they knew. You know, some of them did get down and do stuff that they shouldn't have been doing, but for the most part, they knew that there was a point in which there was just no return for, and that was largely also because of your reputation. But then when you start doing a lot of that stuff, just like her, you got to stay on substances, you got to stay on liquor, you got to stay high. You can't be sober doing all this stuff.
Like, well, and then what you have to realize with our grandmothers, you know, they was 13, 14 when they had experiment, get pregnant, they would have the shotgun weddings. They would have the shotgun when you got married, you did the deed, you go get married, whether you like that person or not. You know, and you go stay together, because guess what? The Black community had the highest marriage rate, the lowest divorce rate until the 1960s. Guess what happened in 1960? The free love movement, Woodstock. Casual sex. They made casual sex acceptable.
Right. Ma'am, I told you already, you can't come on here and keep saying that word, because they're going to flag it and think that's what we're talking about. Okay. Appreciate you. You just reckless with your mouth, though. My goodness. Y'all are hard-headed. Even some of y'all older women. Y'all are hard-headed. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Shout out to, I think it was Brandon. Brandon said, appreciate you in advance. Thank you, Brandon, for supporting the live stream. My goodness. That'll be giving me a headache. Thank you, Brandon, for supporting the live stream. Back to what I was talking about. Let me put this link up here for the people on the YouTube stream. There has to come a point in time where, let me tell you men this. I want to talk to the men for a minute. As we can see, they're not going to do it. You have to do it for them. That's why I don't mess with these jokers. I don't mess with American women. Unless they're very religious and have a really good head on their shoulder, I don't mess with them because the stakes are too high. You don't know what the hell they've done. And their mind's not going to be. Anybody can put on a good show and a good game in the beginning. You think you getting one thing and you getting something totally different. But she just putting on a show. What's going on, brother? I appreciate you, brother Nelson. Thank you, brother. She's putting on a good show and that's it. You don't want to get with no woman who's just putting on a good show, because what's going to happen is after you didn't got with her, got invested, married her, or got her pregnant, you're going to regret the hell out of that. Trust me, I know. You're going to regret. And you know how many brothers have told me about that? Man, Guru, you right, man. I'm going through it right now with my baby moms or my wife. Man, I married her. You know, I thought I was getting something good. You better really know what you're getting involved with. You better really know what you're getting involved with. One bad relationship can ruin a man forever. You can be ruined from one bad relationship, especially like I said, if she was on. Think about somebody like Cassie. There's no way that this man is right in his mind with all the substances that she's done alone. Just all the over 10 years of abusing substances. Over 10 years. Y'all don't hear me. He has over 10 years, or she has over 10 years of abusing substances with Diddy. And then when she was doing substances with and without him. She's still worthy of love. How so, ma'am? Come here. Come up here, Tammy. How is she worthy of love? Tammy, is Diddy worthy of love? Is Diddy worthy of love? That's my question. Why don't you answer that in the comment section? Let me know. Is Diddy worthy of love?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I got a question for you, if you don't mind.
Yes.
How do you
are you hold on one second before you ask me the question.
Yeah.
Are you camera ready at all? Are you dressed? Do you look halfway decent?
I look decent whether I'm dressed or not.
Okay, well let's see you.
I'm not gonna get on camera though.
Why not? What you scared of?
Well, I mean, it's just I have that choice. You see, the thing
okay,
is,
you say you decent, look good. So what's the problem?
I have that choice to get on camera.
Ma'am, I'm saying, what's the problem?
The problem is you want to control a woman, but you can't control this one. I can get on camera if I want to. I'm naturally beautiful. I have no.
I just controlled this woman. Bye. Ooh.
Gotta give him that hook. Spit on that thing. You get me?
I just controlled that woman.
Hey girl, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Who are you?
I'm Magnolia. How are you?
These are prime example men that you have coming up. These women are trolls. They're wicked. They're miserable. They're lonely. They have no men. Nobody wants to be with them. And they're troll. You have to resort to trolling when that's all you have left. When you have no life, no husband. Women that have husbands and actual lives, they don't troll. When you have an actual life and some actual real business, you don't troll. These women like this troll. Exactly. Thank you, Nelson. Time wasters. I did that live the other day. These jokers are time wasters. And then they get up here and tell me, like, I'm just going to about, you can control women, but you're not going to control this woman. Get the hell off of my stream. You must don't know who I am. I've been running this and doing this. I can run a whole stream and talk this talk all by myself. I don't need y'all jokers to come up here. I can talk this talk and people going to still show up and support it and approve it. You miserable, ugly jokers, ugly personality, miserable personality, wicked. Did I turn my camera on? Nope. Okay, let me show you what else you about to do. Now you can't even type or talk in my chat room no more. Get the hell up out of here. You see how goofy they are? Then she's still in the comments wanting to try to tell me, did I turn my camera on? Nope. Some goofy women, but you still in here watching it. Get the hell up out of here. They are gone. Pretty on the outside, ugly on the ugly as a MF. Yeah, they are ugly in an MF on the inside. That's very true. That's very true. Folks, let's get the like count up. We still not even halfway. We didn't have some more growth since I started this live stream. Let's get the like count up and way up. Just do me that quick favor and get the like count up. That's all y'all need to do right now and enjoy the stream. I haven't even asked y'all to support the live stream yet and donate. Don't worry, that you just got to sit back and enjoy this. Just listen to what Guru is saying. Just listen to the words. Why can't you respect their opinions? They don't have opinions, ma'am. Trolls don't have opinions. You ignorant? You don't respect no opinion of no troll. You're goofy. You want to come and have a serious conversation and you're decent to have the conversation, then come on camera. Otherwise, you trolling. I show my face. I come on here all the time. My live is funny. Nobody taking me serious. Well, I'm definitely not taking you serious. Get the hell out of my stream. I'm definitely not taking you serious. I see Miss Med in here. Let me ask her a question about this. I have a question for her. Miss Med, good evening.
Looking real dapper.
Thank you. I appreciate you. You know, I have a question for you regarding this Cassie situation with women, you know, because I know you come from a different generation.
Mm-hmm. With
the women of old times, let's say born prior to 1980, let's say 70, born prior to 1970. Your reputation, because my mother's one of those women, your reputation preceded you because there was no internet. You couldn't erase stuff. You couldn't, you know, be messing with one man and then post them and then delete them and act like you, or just not post anybody. People around the town would see who you was with. They would know what kind of woman you were. Mm-hmm. Even back then, let me ask you this. At what point were you just written off? Like, you're not marriage material, you a floozy, or you, at what point, like, what we know, like, for instance, one of these incidents got out like Cassie did, where she, you know, getting relieved on, men are relieving on her. If one of those things got out back then, that was over for you. But I'm saying, give me some understanding, give us some understanding, like what a woman could do to where she was just done, her reputation was destroyed.
If she had multiple children, came from a family, but she had multiple children, that was kind of a write-off. And it
how
was
many?
More than two.
So, and with no husband.
Yeah, and it makes it worse when it's more than one father. Even the family would encourage young men not to marry her.
Y'all hear that? More than two children, and she wasn't married, and especially if it was more than one father.
Yeah. And see, I was born in 75. I'm a Generation X baby. But Shane was still, it's still shame. Your parents could still shame you about your behavior. And I just want to say this to you. This sexual revolution started in the 2000s. I don't know if you're aware of that. I've been thinking about that. The debauchery that our women participate in. You understand that even as a woman, you're supposed to have some type of boundaries, even when it comes to how you let a man treat you sexually. But these women don't have any boundaries. They just let men do whatever to them. There's no principles. And I want to say there's two things missing. There's an education about family. There's no family education. And there's no education about life. What's missing? Because
no education. Let me ask you regarding that. No education about family and life. Whose responsibility is that to educate about family and life?
Parents. That's why I said to a certain point, Cassie's parents are responsible for not. I just thought they just threw her out there.
She always posted that she was raised right. She had great parents. She always would post about that.
Yeah, you can have great parents, but they can abdicate from telling you what you need. Having a mom and a dad in the house with you, you know that does not make you having a good parent. When they have conversations with you about life, understanding that life doesn't show you any mercy.
They let her be too free, is what you're saying.
Yes, and I remember being 19 and 20, you green. You just throw your child to the wolves without preparing them for that. But to a certain point, I think she was a victim. But when I was a child, I behaved as a child. But when I became an adult, I put away childish things. At some point, she had a decision to make. She decided to stay in there.
Okay, let's fast forward to today. With all the debauchery that you see today, we know there's not a whole lot of marriages going on like there used to be. With all the debauchery that you see today, what do you think is the point of no return for a lot of these modern day women? What do they have to do?
They'll wash, guru. I've been on here 4 years talking to them. Just my personal opinion. Only 35% of women are marriage material. The rest of y'all are wash.
So 65% you're saying are just done and cooked.
Yeah, you might as well go join a convict.
60. Well, I'll tell you what. Most of the men say, they'll tell you, because I've asked a lot of them. They'll say it's more than 65%. They think it's like 80 to 90% of them are cooked.
I'm being a little gracious. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna offend some of y'all. It's mostly y'all millennials. Y'all ain't fit to. Y'all not fit to be mothers. Y'all not fit to be married. Y'all not fit to be no kind of relationships. And it's their parents' fault.
Well, you know what? I thank you. Thank you, Miss Matt, for coming up and sharing this with me. I appreciate you. Have a good night, all right?
Thank you for letting me up.
All right, you're welcome. Folks, I need y'all to get my likes way up. What's going on? All my platforms, my likes are down. Let's go. We live streaming multiple platforms tonight. Support the content at least right now. Get the like counter for this powerful content that you're not going to get anywhere else. Let's go. Support the live stream. Let's go. Get the like count up. If you trolling, you're not going to come up here. And if you one of the women that already kicked out, you're not going to come up here. I'm too damn mean. Okay, keep writing that in my comment section. You're going to be gone. Moderators, if this woman, Monica, say anything else in my comment section, get her the hell up out of here. If she say anything else smart, get her up out of here. We don't have time for any jokers. That's the point. Let me tell you right now, the things that y'all are out here doing, and especially women of color, y'all think, because I seen a comment on my Instagram today, Caucasian men be into this stuff. They like that. They like when we be doing debaucherous activity and all of that stuff. Are y'all serious? Y'all are so delusional. Y'all think Caucasian men want to take you home to their family when this type of stuff have happened? You didn't go into Dubai, got doo-dooed on. And y'all of the mindset that Caucasian men will take y'all after y'all done been used up and all this stuff that happened to y'all in Dubai, in Vegas, LA, Atlanta. Freak off, or these type of parties, you ain't gotta worry about going to no concert, no Diddy concert, nothing like that, and doing it. They're doing it everywhere, any and everywhere, wherever they can.
Hello.
A human, y'all are gonna be considered a human toilet pretty soon. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I was just passing through your videos, and I was listening to the good, I call it good preaching. And I was like, you preach it. Amen there, right? Because I see some of these couples, and I agree with you 100% what you just said, sir. That
How old are you?
I'm 39 years old.
You're 39?
Yes.
Okay. And is that your man in the picture? I'm seeing a black man.
Yeah, that's my man. That's actually my baby daddy husband.
That's who?
That's my baby daddy husband.
Baby daddy husband. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Okay, what I mean by that is I have 2 kids with him, okay? And then he's my husband. Then I also have like 3 step kids, so a total of 5 kids altogether.
2 kids with him, 3 step kids. Is he your actual husband? Like, have y'all got married?
Yes.
Usually no woman who has a husband calls him baby daddy. That's strange.
Well, I know I heard that term before when I was growing up, but we've been married about 16 years. I'm 39 years old. I've been 40 years old in 2 more months.
Okay.
So the reason why I came on, I just want to tell you, I agree with you 100% because it don't matter what color they are. I mean, if they have some kind of like a Reggie way, and like you got some Caucasian, all kind of other colors, like you said, and I agree with you, they're not going to want to take them home to their family members. Because some of them...
Hold on a minute. You a little slurred in your speech, hard to understand. You've been drinking wine or something tonight?
No.
Okay.
I just have my volume all the way up. That's why.
You ain't been drinking nothing?
No, I don't drink at all.
What age did you get married?
I had 26.
How long you say you been married?
16.
16 years?
Mm-hmm.
And how old are you?
39.
Not possible, ma'am.
And how's that not possible?
26 plus 16 is not 39.
Well, I'm 30 now. Would you like me to tell you my birth year? Here, I'm
Are
going to
you
show my
acceptable to come on the screen? Let me see what you look like. Let me see if you look 39. Okay, you say you've been married 16 years, 39?
Yeah, I'm 39 years old.
Did you live a hard life?
You want me to be straight up honest with you?
I want you to be straight up with me.
Yeah, I've been right before I had any kids, and before me and my husband got married, when I was younger, yeah, I had a very hard life. I got raped when I was 16 years old.
Don't say that word.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Why did you just go off camera like that?
No, because I was smoking the
Oh,
cigarette.
you had to blow the...
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm
And I
just
didn't
saying.
want to get your page banned because
I appreciate that. Where's your husband at right now?
he's at work.
What does he do for a living?
He works on metal and frame at his job. You know the little light poles that he works on the metal.
The light poles.
Yeah, like the street lights and the cable wire. He actually
He works for the
makes
streets department of the city.
Yeah, he works. He actually makes the poles as for the light poles, the light streets.
Does he work
outside.
for? He makes the poles.
Yeah, he actually makes those.
Okay, he works for a private company.
No, I mean, what do you mean private? I mean, he works in a public place. Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
I'm asking. Does he work for the city or he work for like a private company?
Oh, the city.
He works for the city. Okay.
Yeah, he also makes like cable wires and metal.
Okay.
That's why
And he works at night.
Yeah, he used to work during the day, but his head boss at his job, said, "Do you want to stay on the day shift or do you want to go on the night shift?" He said, "I'd rather do on the night shift."
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, ma'am. I'm around your age, and you tell me 39 years old. That's why I asked you, did you have a hard life? Because even in your voice, I can see it. I can see it on you, and I hear it in your voice. Sound like you had a hard life.
I did.
Did he put you through a lot, or you already had a hard life before you met him?
Way before I met him.
And he still married you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever work in the adult industry?
Mm-mm.
Just, were you ever on substances? Any type of substances?
Are you talking about like a trust fund or something?
A trust fund?
No. What are you talking about? So, no.
I'm talking about you know, illegal substances that you smoke or put in your veins.
Oh, no.
You never used anything.
I never
Okay.
done drugs at all.
Okay. I didn't want to say that because I don't want them thinking this live is about that. So just calm down on the words. I'm just trying to figure you out.
Yeah, I never done that kind of stuff, but I seen people.
How did you
Do
have
what?
a hard life then? Besides, you said, you know, I'm sorry that you got taken advantage of in that way, but what else? How else did you have a hard life?
Well, I'm gonna be another honest with you. Okay. Well, oh, there's my drink.
There's your drink. I thought you said you don't drink. Oh, okay.
My Mountain Dew.
Okay.
I got taken advantage of when I was younger, and then I also got, can I say this, got beat up. I had to have no surgery because of my aunt's sister-in-law.
You were married before your current husband?
No, my aunt's sister-in-law is my brother's sister.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a big brother. And so his ex-wife got so jealous of me, and she didn't like me at all, and she told me, "Oh, I wish you would never lived," and everything. And I'm just putting those terms so because of TikTok.
Okay, I understand. All right. Ooh.
And actually, I watched my mom when I was 17 years old pass away right in front of me and my other brother, my other big brother.
Do you have any medical conditions?
Mm-mm.
How'd your mom pass away?
You what?
Your mom overdosed?
No, she died when she had a heart attack. and she had a small stroke when I was in 8th grade.
Okay.
And me and my brother.
You just gone through. You lost your mother. At how old were you?
I was 17.
Okay, you lost your mother as a teenager. You had some other stuff happening. Were you homeless, living in the streets, anything?
No. And my dad.
I'm just saying, what I see and hear is you look like you've had and sound like you've had a hard life, like somebody who lived in the streets, somebody who did a lot of substances. You're not giving the life of a woman married 16 years to one man, hardworking man. That's not what I'm seeing and hearing.
No.
You telling me you have no medical conditions, serious medical conditions?
No, I just get anxiety when I'm in large crowds. Okay, and then I also have OCDC. It's like I get overexcited about stuff like that.
OCDC? Okay.
Well, that's the correct word for it.
Anything else?
No, me and my husband was split up before, and his cousin, no, me and my husband was still married, right? I'm gonna be straight up honest here. I have a little cold. It's coming.
Oh, okay.
And his cousin had to get a strangle order on him too. Not only my brother's ex-wife, my ex-sister-in-law, my brother's ex-wife, but the one when my husband's cousin, he raped me.
Ma'am, I just told you can't say that. You gotta go.
Okay.
You gotta go.
All right, whatever, dude.
They say the freak come out at night or whatever. Shout out to Mrs. Gail. Thank you so much, sister, for the super chat. She said she saw a video, American BWs at graduation twerking. Their mothers were cheering them on. Mothers program the next generation. Cassie was programmed by her mom, not Diddy. Her mother knew exactly what was up the past 10 years. Wow, that's powerful. Thank you, Mrs. Gail. That's powerful. Y'all cannot come on my live stream and say that happened to you. You cannot keep saying that. What's wrong with y'all? Let me have the other lady that kept talking about sex every 2 seconds. Y'all bored tonight? I thought y'all had a life. Oh, the woman is back that can't stand me, that I told she looked like a dog with red hair. She back. These same women that, come on up, lady. I saw that you wanted to talk to me. You allowed her to go. Oh, you victim blaming? Are you victim blaming me by saying I allowed her to continue? Are you victim blaming? Shout out to International Quiet Storm. Thank you, brother, for the Cash App. He said, good discussion tonight. Folks, we need 4 more people to support the platform for our first hour of the show. First hour of the show is going to be done in less than 2 minutes, but I'll give y'all 3 minutes. I'll put a timer on 3 minutes. Let's go. We don't need that many more people. We only need 4 more people. Support the content. You like this content, powerful content? Click the link in my bio, support the show, which is going to take you to my Cash App. I got PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Apple Pay, all of it. I got all of it. Support this powerful content. Cash App, preferably BLKGURU 2. Cash App is preferred. BLKGURU 2, but I don't care how you support it. Cash App BLKGURU 2. Let's go. I'll give y'all a 3-minute timer. Anyway, if y'all want to talk to me, y'all have to understand that y'all can't say whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can't say whatever y'all want to say. You have to be mindful of what we're doing up here and know that you got to talk in code so that we can keep the live streams going, because I'm streaming on multiple platforms. Y'all can't just come on here and say whatever you want to say. And it's sad that it's the women. It's y'all women. Y'all don't know better as women. Shout out to brother Marcus for the Cash App. Thank you, Marcus. Only need 3 more people. Y'all got 2 minutes 30 seconds. Only need 3 more people. Not that many people to support this content. Let's go. Let's keep the show going. You know how ignorant these folks are. Then they're coming up here talking about not you asking for money from women. Did I say women? Did I say women support me? Did I say women send me money? Did I say anything about women supporting the show? That's why you just got removed from my live stream, you ignorant joker. Y'all are washed. A lot of y'all are washed. Y'all got 1 minute and 40 seconds. Support the content. Let's go. I know what to do for y'all. Y'all act difficult. Because they know I get up off of here if they don't support the content. I leave. For any woman that like to know, yes, it's unforgivable for any man today besides a fool. And that's what you have to find. You have to find a fool. You have to find a joker who just like you that will accept you for all of your past bad behavior, your lies, your deceit, your foolishness, your debauchery. You have to find men like that. Because you can't find good. You're not going to be able to find a man like me. You won't be able to find honest, decent men. You won't even be able to find, most of the time, men that have money even. Because men that have more money, they have their pick. And why would they want to go for a woman that had some man put yellow juice in her mouth? Shout out to Heartless. We only need 2 more people, folks. Heartless said there are a lot of Cassie-like women out here, nasty jokers. Yeah, brother, you know, I've been talking about that a lot lately. A lot of women are like her. That's why they don't say anything. That's why they take up for her. They don't say anything and they take up for her because they're just like her. Shout out to Mrs. Met. Thank you, Miss Met, for the Cash App. She told me keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you so much, sister, for supporting the show. We only need 1 more person. Oh, and the timer just ran out too. Timer just ran out. You know what? I don't even want to. These people over here don't support the show. I don't even want to be on here no more. I'm about to get up off of here. I'm about to go onto my Instagram page. I'm about to go on my Instagram page because these people, they just watch and sit there, do nothing. Shout out to Mrs. Gale. She said a good mother, can hear a dramatic event in the tone of her daughter's voice. We can see it on their face. Cassie's mom knew everything. Wow. Mom damaged her bloodline for fast money. Sound familiar? Sounds very familiar, Mrs. Gale. Thank you for the super chat. Let me say this regarding what you just said. A mother damaging her bloodline for fast money. There's too many of these women today that want fast money. Too many of them. Users. They're going after men And I'm seeing it. I'm even seeing it with more Muslim women too. Sad day in time. We're even having more Muslim women that want money hungry, willing to sacrifice morals, their children, anything for a man with money. Shout out to brother Sean. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. I got it. He said for support. Thank you for the cash app, brother. Thank you for the cash app. And then I just heard she's going to get another $10 million from the hotel. She's going to get another $10 million from that hotel that watched her or had the footage of her where the incident happened with Diddy. She get another $10 million. Couldn't make it in the music industry with her music, so parlayed off of Diddy, did debaucherous activity for the last 20 years, basically 20 years of debauchery, now getting a payday. Then how do you say that the man did the R word to you, he took it from you, and then you voluntarily after that went to sleep with him? You voluntarily go and sleep with a man after he done took it from you. You sick. Women today are sick. It is unforgivable what you're doing out here. And some of y'all need to wake up. You're not going to have a man like me around forever speaking to y'all about this stuff. And y'all think it's feeling this stuff right here that you think is feeling good and you think you're looking good doing this stuff that you're doing, even going to Dubai. I bet you they're even recording some of this stuff. They're going to post it later. One day y'all going to want a job. One day y'all going to want a job in regards to nursing or teaching or something. There's going to be some video content out there of you getting a golden shower on your head, in your mouth. Not you, you're in the house. She accepted everything willingly in the beginning. What you accept one day, you'll grow to hate. Yeah, she did accept everything willingly in the beginning. That's very true. She did accept everything with, well, Diddy should just stay out of the limelight. What? What are you talking about? This man said she had a quick question. What do you mean she should stay out of the limelight, or he should stay out of the limelight?
I have a
He's
question.
locked up right now. Yes, ma'am.
Everybody keeps saying he's married, got children. What's she gonna do when she have the desire to have another FO?
She gonna do it?
Because now she has appetite for that.
Yeah, she gonna do it. If she have the desire to get it on again with, well, Diddy's locked up, so she can't do it with Diddy, but somebody else, she gonna do it.
Despite the fact that she has a husband?
Yeah, that's not gonna matter. Because she already was with Ryan Leslie when she first flew out to Miami to have relations with Diddy. Cheated on the first man she was with in the industry.
Mm-hmm. The reason I ask that question is because women don't understand you create a sexual appetite that not one man can satisfy.
Yes, with the more partners you have, with the more freaky stuff you've done, exactly. I've been telling them that for years. There becomes, see, and that's why your husband can no longer please you. I have a video of a woman. Let me tell you guys something. I have a video of a woman who said, I would play BW at that. I would play it, but it's not suitable for this live stream. She said that she was using that rose so much, it destroyed her thing down there. And she said she was in the hospital. She said she's so embarrassed. I think it electrocuted it, or it did something crazy to her thing down there. She had to go to the hospital. She hospitalized.
Think she pretending? Her husband?
Huh?
think she's pretending.
Cassie?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I don't think I don't think she's pretending. I think that she is trying to find some type of way out of all the voices and demons in her mind. And he was the one that came around at that time and try to, save her from Diddy or save her from that lifestyle. So she in a way, I think she feels indebted to him.
Okay.
Because she said out of her own mouth that she was trying to take her life. So in a way, I think she feels indebted.
I just want to ask that question. Comments. I just wanted to ask, fall back into it. If you think so.
Yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Matt. Appreciate you. Shout out to Brother Delroy. Thank you, my brother, for the Cash App. Appreciate you, Brother Delroy. Thank you so much. You're half asleep. Ma'am, you half asleep trying to watch this live and keep up. You need to just go to bed. Damn. This is not going to make sense what you're saying in here. Just go to bed. You're trying to watch me half sleep. Go to sleep. Shout out to Mrs. Gale again. Mrs. Gale, huge supporter of this platform, always contributing so much. She said Cassie is a sociopath. They say this. Her daughters will have to hear, "Oh, Cassie Ventura is your mom?" From kids at school, poor babies. Yes, Mrs. Gale, I was just talking about that. I totally agree. I totally agree. They're going to have to hear for the rest of their life at school, different places. They're going to have to hear children at the school, even maybe parents. "Oh, that's Cassie's children." And this man is crazy not to get a DNA test. Who knows if those children are really his? He is crazy not to get a DNA test. That's the first thing he needs to get. Even with this new baby that she ain't had yet. DNA test on all these kids. DNA test on all these children to see which children are his. Somebody said that's Diddy's baby. It just might be. I'm a woman overcoming, and I never knew it would be some sick person. I can't stand arrogant. What? What are you talking about, lady? You calling me arrogant? Come on up here. What are you talking about? Y'all just like to come on somebody's platform and talk about all y'all problems, y'all trauma. That's why you need to stay in the house. You need to stay. I tell you all the time, stay in the house. You stay in the house and listen to men like me. You ain't going to be involved in all this in trauma and drama and all this other stuff y'all going through. Shout out to Divine Photos. He said Alex Fine is a fool to still be with Cassie after hearing her messy past. This is why modern women love going for the brads. Yeah, they're the suckers. Yeah, brother. It's over for them. It's over. Even with all that money she have, just think about, she had to relive. Here's another part of it. She had to relive everything that she's gone through on this stand for the last, several weeks, months even, preparing for this trial. She's had to relive everything that she can remember. The things that the substances haven't eaten away at her brain. Folks, I need y'all to get my like count way up. Let's go. We're close to halfway, or a little over halfway of where I want to be. Let's go. Let's get the like count way up. Now y'all praying on abusive woman downfall. Who's praying on the downfall of women? Y'all just come in here and say anything. Who's praying on the downfall of women? I'm going to pray that them carcinogens take out the rest of y'all hair on y'all head and them eyelashes. That's what I'm praying for. I'm praying for a whole lot of bald women. 2025, 2026. Maybe the complete bald head would shame y'all all the way out. Ooh, you tough. Maybe then y'all might say, oh my God, what did we do to our lives? Huh? We gotta stop, y'all. We gotta get the demons out of us. We gotta stop. We're just messing up our life even more, messing up our head. You lost a lot of hair and you're a good person? Who told you you was a good person? You lost a lot of hair. How'd you lose a lot of hair? People don't just lose a lot of hair. Men naturally lose hair. That's a natural cycle for men to lose hair as they age. How are you losing a lot of hair? Unless you some real old woman. You 90 years old, 85 years old, 70, even 70 years old. You 70 years old. Genetics. If you're a woman, you shouldn't be losing a whole bunch of hair. Something is wrong with you. How come you don't go to the dermatologist? Y'all say anything. Y'all don't have no diagnosis. Y'all just be making up stuff. Look, y'all made up all that stuff about this woman. Look what she wrote. Y'all said it was hormones and all kind of stuff. She said she messed up and died. It was from dye. Look, she said she messed it up from dye. And y'all come on here saying all kind of stuff. Exactly, instigating. It be hormones, it's genetics, it's this, it's that. She messed it up from dye. You see how goofy our women are in this day and time? They just say anything to support each other. And now they quiet in the comments. No, talk now. Yeah, they'll say that too, KG. It's a thyroid. You don't know what women be going through. We have thyroid, hormone. We got all kind of stuff. We women. They never take accountability for nothing. They won't ever say they put some chemical in their head and it took it out. Weave and wig in their head. Weave, wig head jokers. All that chemical and stuff and that stuff taken out. And you know, since y'all say y'all nurses, I got a nurse, a homeopathic nurse at that, who say that those eyelash and that glue that got formaldehyde and other carcinogen is taking y'all eyelashes, going to take them all off and take your eyelashes out and maybe even really damage the eyeball. Now, for those of y'all that always come in here that say y'all nurses, why aren't y'all telling y'all sisters and other women that? Why won't y'all tell other women that's taking y'all out? Why won't y'all tell them what I'm saying about their body? What they out here doing to their body is destroying it. Matter of fact, I'm about to show y'all. I should put up that tongue of that woman. Y'all can go check my Instagram for that. You gonna check my Instagram? I put the up woman. She all in the camera. Put her tongue all in the camera and go look at what her tongue looks like. Go check my Instagram story. Go look at that woman's tongue. Go check my Instagram story. And then you got women defending that, talking about that's geography tongue. What? They calling it geography tongue. Go look at how that woman's tongue looks. Shout out to Heartless. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. My man, he said that would give the BWs the excuse to use the wigs. Yeah, they're going to keep using that excuse, but that don't mean they're going to be shamed when that wig come off. When that wig, even when they go to the hairstylist or the person that's why they like, let me tell y'all something about those women that wear them wigs and things. There's a reason why they like to go to them private homes and stuff and get their hair braided and hair done because they shamed of what's under the wig. They shamed of what's under the braids. They cut them braids out and go put the hat on their head or put some on their head, a bonnet. They don't want to go sit in no salon where there's 50 other women in there. They shame. That's why they make the house appointment. They'll go to the most ratchet, nasty, disgusting houses. Or for a woman, maybe she got a little shop where it's just going to be one-on-one. They don't want 15, 20, 50, or 50 other women seeing them getting their hair. When they take that out, I'm a hater. No, I'm telling the truth. You must wear, do you have hair? If you had hair, you wouldn't have a problem with what I'm saying. If you had hair, now let's be real. Do you have hair or not? Because you wouldn't be upset at what I'm saying if you have hair. Bring her up. She not going to come up. They weak. They just run their mouth. You have hair. Come and show it. Come show your hair. You have hair. Come show it. It's weak of you to run your mouth and not actually be able to come and back it up. It's real weak. I can't bring her. She's not going to come up. I can't bring her up. She's not going to come up. It's real weak to run your mouth about me, but you won't come and show that head. Just show that you got more hair than me. Can you at least show that? Can you show that you have more hair than me? Can you show that? Show that head is crazy. Yeah. She said showing my head is spiritual. I told you they ain't gonna come up. They weak. They just run their mouth. Let's go, folks. Let's get the like count up. My like count, especially on you, my like count should be equal to the people that are watching on YouTube. What's going on? People that watch me on YouTube, most of y'all are not haters. People on other platforms be haters. Wow, Robert said these females are not even women anymore. They're money hungry. SLUTS. That's some strong language, brother, but I'm not going to argue with you on it. I'm not going to fight you on it. That's for sure. I'm not going to fight you on it. How do you feel about Diddy and Cassie? Ma'am, I just broke it all down. Man, you got some big old eyelashes on your face. My goodness. How can you even keep your eyes open? Especially this late. Big old eyelashes. I know you have a hard time keeping, because them things gotta be heavy. Them things gotta be heavy when you got the big old eyelashes on your eyes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I was calling because I know you were talking about like the hair thing.
Okay.
I was just calling to say I'm one of those people, but I don't wear like wigs. I wear like extensions, but it's only because I will like refuse to ever dye my hair. But my hair is out with the extensions. And I always wanted to know like what was bad about like stuff like that.
Your hair is out with the extent. What do you mean?
Yeah, so like let me turn on my camera.
Okay.
So like this is my hair. So like there's like little pieces. As you can see, like there's some blonde pieces.
What is your, which one is your hair?
This is my hair right here. From here. Let me try to bring it up. Like a mixture of all my hair out. And a mixture of...
No, I want to see what's your hair. How long is your hair?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring out my pieces because it's a mixture of tape. I don't know. I think you know what tape-ins are. But my hair is right here. This is my hair.
That's your hair. Okay. So what's your point?
And then these are just the tape-ins, and they're dyed. But I wear them because I would never dye my hair. If that makes sense.
You wanted to wear some dyed hair, so you taped some hair inside your head?
They're tape-in extensions. They're like something like the Kardashians and some celebrities use. But
I'm saying you're doing it so that you can have some dyed hair?
Yeah, because I don't want to dye my actual hair to damage my hair.
Weave damages hair.
But these ones, it's just literally just like put it on your hair, and then when
you kind of look like you're even at the top out. You kind of look like you got too much hair loss even at the top.
Because I cut my hair by myself. I tried not to go to the salon, and I messed up.
Y'all always messing up.
Because I don't go to the salon.
But I thought y'all got all this money and education. How come you can't go to the salon and let a professional do your hair?
Well, I don't use my extra time just to go to the salon.
But I'm saying, what about the money? What do you do for a living?
It is security.
How old are you?
25.
You're the second woman come on my page in the last week do security.
Oh, really? Yeah, I do security.
What do you weigh, like 135, 140?
I weigh 155.
155. And you do security at 155?
Yeah.
The security need to be a lot of these big old women that's 250 plus, these linebackers that come on my page. What are you doing security? How are you doing security? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all, you're going to take away your femininity. You sound like you still got some femininity. You can't be doing no security. It's a man's job.
For my security job, I just watch over the abandoned building and make sure homeless people don't squat, and then I just call the police.
Don't you have to walk around, patrol the building?
No, I'm in a vehicle. I'm in the patrol with the vehicle every hour. That's it.
You just drive around the vehicle. That's it. You don't have to get out or nothing. But you're doing it late at night, right? You're doing security work late at night, right?
Yeah, I get off around 10:30, around this time, all the time.
It's not a good, that's what I'm trying to say. That's not a good, I try to educate a lot of y'all women. Y'all should not be doing security work, anything like that, anything that men typically do. Firefighter, police officer, no.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Because I'm in California, so it's expensive, and it's the only job that pays.
No, it's not. 25. You got plenty of other jobs. 25 years old. How come you're not looking for a husband right now?
Well, every time I look for a guy, they're either got kids or they have multiple women every time.
Did you go to college?
Yes, I went to community college.
You didn't meet nobody there that was decent?
No, they were usually guys that were younger or my age, and they were looking for either girls who they could easily sleep with, or they had kids already, or they were broke. So.
Okay. All right. So none of the college men were interesting to you. So what about now? Where are you looking for men now, or meeting them?
Yeah, so I usually go try to the gym or just local grocery shopping, just try to look nice. But every time I come across a man or a man approaches me, it's usually like a guy that's much older and he makes like less than me, and he already has children, and I don't want a man that has children already.
Well, you're dealing with an older man that's going to be financially secure. He's probably going to have children. You're going to have to get what do you expect to do as a wife and a woman? You're going to have to do motherly duties.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a stepmom at 25.
What if you get with a man and he wants to have children right away? What if he has no children and wants to have children right away? You okay with that?
Yeah, I'll perfectly be fine with a man.
But you don't want to take care of, you don't want to. So a man, if he's well off enough to take good care of you, you're going to turn him down because he has a child? Really?
Yeah, because then I have to be a stepmother, and then I might have the potential of dealing with either another baby mother that might still want him, or ex-wife that may be better. I don't want to deal with the drama. I tried it before. That's what I'm saying. And the girl always be bitter. Especially like when you're a younger girl with an older guy, is like, you know how that is.
But I'm trying to explain this to you, okay? If you want a man that's more financially stable, he's going to be older, probably 35 and up, and he may have a child. But there's a lot of men that age that don't have a child. I'm saying to you that that's just something you're going to have to mentally get over if you want a man that can help take care, so you don't have to work security late night.
Yeah, that's true.
You could be living a soft life right now in the house, chilling.
So you think I should just go for guys that settle for men that have children already?
Settle? You're not settling. You work. Think about, you went to community college. You're working security. You don't have a whole lot of money right now. What options do you have? You're satisfied. You're happy and satisfied working security.
No, I always wanted to be a wife and have children, but I never thought I would have to be with a man that already has children.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you're 25 years old. You didn't meet nobody in college. So right now, you don't have a whole lot of options. There's not going to be a knight in shining armor that come through your... do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I have Instagram. It's private, though.
It's private? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I was going to take a look and see, unless you say 155 pounds, how tall are you?
5'7".
Physically, what would you rate yourself, scale of 1 to 10?
Like a 6.
A 6? You've been with less than 5 men in your lifetime? 5 body count?
Been with 5.
Okay, so you're pretty decent in this day and time. That's what I'm saying. Like, and you don't think too highly of yourself. You're not over here thinking you're a 10 or whatever. You think of yourself as a 6. That's perfect. You think of yourself, so you're calling yourself an average woman. Okay? You don't make a whole lot of money. You need a husband. Now, you don't have time to waste. 25. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm putting urgency on your life. You don't want to look back, be 30 years old, another 10 bodies or something on you, and then you've got nowhere. 30 years old, still struggling.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to take it serious now. You just got off of work?
Yeah.
Wish my wife would be working 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Hell no. She's not safe. She's not safe. Unless she getting a police escort or something. My wife not safe. So you need to be, you still have some softness about you. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose it. The more you in the street, the more you go out.
No, not really. Not unless I'm like going to like the mall to go get some clothes or shopping.
I'm talking about like clubbing and stuff.
Oh no.
You don't
stay away from them. I stay far away from them. Okay, yeah. You seem like you got a decent head on your shoulder. I'm trying to help you because let me tell you right now, if you don't focus and make this a priority to find a husband and take life serious, then you're going to look back and regret it later. 25 years old, you still have
good shape on you. I'm assuming you say you 155. You still have femininity about you. Go now, do it now. Oh, fine. You have to deal with a man and have one child. Then you just got to go through. Is your father in your life?
No, my father passed away.
At what age? I'm sorry to hear that.
When I was 2, and then his brother came and practically raised me with my mother.
Wow. Okay, so your uncle is in your life still?
Yeah, I have my uncle and my 3 older brothers.
Okay, they can all help you vet a good husband. They can all help you let you know this is a good. They're not street guys, are they?
No.
Okay, they can all help you vet a good husband. So what I'm doing right now is I see something in you that we don't typically see in most of the women that we deal with in this day and time. So perfect opportunity for you. Become a wife, settle down, stay out of these streets. No, it's not okay to be single, ma'am. Don't tell her that. See, y'all tell these women that it's not okay to be single. She's 25 years old. She still has some softness and femininity about her. You telling her it's okay to be single, live her best life, do all that stuff. All that's going to go away quick.
Yeah, but
she needs to, in order for women to stay soft, they have to be in the house. In order for you to be in the house, mean you have to have someone that is financially providing or really helping to provide for you so you don't have to work as much. That's how you stay soft as a woman. Y'all should know this, right? You even think about, just look at it this way. A man that works, laborious job, his hands are going to be hard, right? Because he's used to doing physical labor. He's probably going to have his facial expressions, all that. He's going to have a different facial expression on him, rougher hands, rougher feet, all that stuff than a man who works inside all day. It's the same with y'all. Y'all going to have soft, not only softer body, but softer in the way you speak and your mentality and your behavior. And that is very attractive to men, especially men of means. We don't like hard, harsh, thuggin' type of women. We don't like that. We like kind, sweet, feminine, submissive women that listen. And you're a good listener.
Yeah, my mother, she was always married. Before my dad, she was married to her sibling's father. And then he passed away. And then she was married to my dad.
Do you wear the full wigs too, or just the extensions?
No, I stay away from the wigs.
Okay, good. Listen. The extension, you got some potential. We can work with you on the extension. The wigs, the jokers that wear these wigs, listen. Everybody knows my thoughts on the wig. So long as you staying away from the wig, that's probably why you think and talk the way you talk right now. Partially, not only from your upbringing, because you stayed away from them wigs. With all them spirits and things and them cancers, you stayed away from them. So that's very good. Proud of you for that. But what I'm saying is that this is their opportunity right now, 25 years old. Don't spoil it. Don't waste it. You need to take advantage of this opportunity right now. These are your golden years as women. 25. When you start to get to that 28, 29, golden years are going. Men look at you differently once you hit 30 or late, like 29, 30, 31, 32. Men look at you differently than when you're in your 20s. Men look at you differently.
So what would be your advice to where I would find a guy?
Where?
Like a good guy. Yeah. Like what to do. Like,
I give that advice privately, ma'am. You can go privately. You can go to the link in my bio and schedule a one-on-one session with me, and I'll tell you all that. I don't tell all these women this stuff because they don't deserve to hear it. But I will tell you that privately. You schedule one-on-one with me, I'll give you all that information. And you know what actually happens is I've been able to get women set up with good men by telling them where to go, what to do, what they should be doing. Are you religious?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Okay,
I go
good.
to church
Seem like it. Okay. Go to church often?
every Saturday. And then if I don't have time, then I do Bible study on FaceTime.
You go Saturday? Your church has church Saturdays? You Seventh-day Adventist?
For the Zion, I go to the Zion Church. They hold service on Saturdays.
No decent men at the church?
The ones that I've seen there, they have families and wives.
Okay. All right. You schedule a one-on-one with me. I'll be glad to help you and let you know a lot of this information. But do you have any other questions right now?
No, that was it.
Schedule a one-on-one with me. I'll definitely help you out.
Okay,
It's in the link in my bio. It takes you to my website with all that information.
Okay, I got you.
Have a good night or
Have a good
morning,
night.
whatever time it is for you.
All right, bye-bye.
Folks, do me a favor. I need y'all to get my like count way up. Let's go. We're getting close. Get the like count up. Now, let me tell y'all something. Black community, that's the best woman you're going to probably get. Black community, that's the best woman you're going to get. Best woman. I can tell you right now. I didn't say all communities. I said black community. It's the best woman you're going to get. And I know there's probably, let me tell you something, miss, there's probably going to be some men that hit you up from just watching this stream and saying, I saw you on Guru's live stream. I'm interested. That's probably going to happen. Yeah, she definitely listens. And she still has her brothers and her uncle in her life to help her choose a good man. As long as she stay out of, and she stays out of the street. She don't party. She don't party. She's not out here drinking. She don't come across that way at all. Y'all can see. Now, I'm glad she came up because a lot of times the brothers, they say, Guru, can you show us some more decent women, more wholesome women that we should be looking for, going after? Perfect example right there. Perfect example. Those are the type of woman. She stays in the house. She keeps to herself. She not out here drinking and puffing and doing all that stuff. She needs a little guidance and get her out of the security job. But that's going to come when she gets a good husband, a good man that want to take care of her. She's not going to have a need to work security. And she only has a little bit. Y'all see, she have hair. She only has a little bit of the tracks or whatever. Or what are these things called? I'm losing it. My mind is going blank this late. Extension, true, whatever, tape ends. That's what she called them. She only has a little bit of that in there. So she's definitely able. Yes, thank you, Miss Angie or Mrs. Angie. She's definitely wife material potentially if she continues on the right path, and definitely needs prayer for a really good husband. Shout out to Mrs. Gail again. She said, wishing the young lady all the best. Very good listener. Wasn't interrupting. Natural face. Needs wisdom and guidance. Great canvas to work with. Yes, she is. And then when I always say natural, she was natural. Do y'all see the difference? Look at how she act. Look how she talk, carry herself. She was natural. That's natural. When I always tell y'all that, do you see, now y'all see what a natural woman is. She's natural. Natural face. She just have a little bit of the tape in extension in. Like I said, you can work with that. You make a woman like that your wife. Guru looking for his fourth wife. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't want no 4 wives. I don't even want 3. Women are too much of a headache. Maybe 2 at the most. Y'all too much of a headache, especially jokers today. Y'all built different. and I don't have that much time. I'm always busy doing stuff. I like to take naps. I'd like to get my rest in. I don't have time. Oh, spending this much time with this woman, and now I'm exhausted from working all this. Oh, I forgot I gotta go see this woman, and I gotta see another woman. No, I'm not trying to see all those women. I need to get my rest in. All right, folks, I don't think I'm gonna go into another hour of doing this. I think I'm gonna end this live stream now. I think I'm done. I didn't spoke enough tonight on this situation with the diddler, Diddy, and Cassie. If I knew better, I would have just one. If you knew better, you wouldn't have that blonde wig on with those blue lips. My God. I've never seen that combination. Now, I've talked to a lot of women. I've never seen that combination. Blonde hair with blue lips. That's not a wig. You lie. That's your natural hair? Really? BWs grow blonde hair? Let me guess, the lip color is your natural lip color too. Y'all grow natural blonde hair and natural blue lips. Tell her to come up. She not gonna come up. Watch. She not gonna come up. And she definitely ain't gonna cam up and show that head.
My hair is actually done right now.
Huh?
My hair is actually done with plaits, but that is not.
Is that what's on that picture? Is that plaits?
No, that's not a wig. Those are tracks with my real hair.
Okay. So let's see that. I want to see how you look right now. Come on.
Come on, I'm in bed.
No, you was talking in the comments. You was running your mouth. Don't be afraid now. Come on, show that head.
All right, hold on.
Oh, we gotta hold on now, huh?
Right now, it's just on the top of my head. Can you see it?
No. Here, let me help you. You gotta when you turn on the camera thing, you gotta push save.
Okay. I turned it on.
Push the save button, lady.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I hit it twice. Well, I'm new to TikTok, so.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
There you go. Now we can see you.
Well, this is what I have. I did it myself, so.
Okay, that don't look nothing like that picture.
That was Valentine's Day like 4 years ago.
I said the hair, and that hair is not all your hair anyway. That's
no, this is extensions. It's not my hair.
I know. I said that. Y'all don't braid your own head.
No, but I usually
if you braided your hair, it probably come to your ear.
No. Let me see if I have a picture.
No, you didn't.
No, my hair is actually long. I think my hair is here. I have natural hair.
Sure.
I don't.
If you braided it, it would, like I said, it would probably come to here because it would shrink up some. That's why y'all put. See, let me tell you something. That's why y'all have to put that material of hair, that synthetic or whatever hair that y'all put to braid it in, the straight. Y'all put that in so your hair will drop, because Afro hair, right, Negroid hair is kinky. It shrinks.
So my fro is like this big.
And if you braid, once again, did you hear what I said? Like when you straighten your hair, it might come down to here. But when you braid it, it's not going to be the same length as when you straighten it.
When you braid it, if you don't get wet in the water, the hair will go here.
No, it won't.
Yes. The hair is going to be extended.
Lady, that's why, lady, you don't think I had braids before? That's why you can pull your braids and they will stretch. If you braided your natural hair like that, you can pull it and it will stretch.
No, if you braid,
lady, that's not your natural hair. You don't know what the hell
I'm
you're
about to
talking
pick out one
about.
just so you can see.
You don't know what you're talking about. That's not your natural hair.
And a medical assistant, I do hair.
I'm telling you, anybody knows that if you have braids, you a black person, you have braids, you can pull your braids and they stretch.
Yes, you can do that from the original root, but if it's plaited down freshly from the root after you blow dry it, and you just plait it down straight. Nice
now you adding all kind of extra.
No, but if you blow dry and you plait down like this, tight, it'll be the same.
Is that blow down?
No, this is extensions. But if I do my own hair and I just plait it down and tightly plait it.
So you talking about something that's not even yours.
No.
Let me see that bit. Go like that so I can see. What's going on with your edges?
It's been like a week and I just been not been laying them down. So this is what it does after you go outside. So lay on them, they go back to its natural state.
Shout out to Elim. He said, your husband 35 to 40, just keep up with mind, body, and soul. Do that and he will approach. Be patient. He'll be in passing when you meet him. Yes. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't talking. He was talking to the other woman that was up here. I know you don't have no husband. That bright blonde wig with them blue lips. Let's be real. You have a husband?
No, I'm only 31.
Thank you. I know what I'm talking about, man. I've been doing this long enough.
Well, when God's ready, he'll send him.
Gap is kind of cute, though. Some men like that. Men, yes. You ever been complimented on your gap?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. That's good. You gonna keep it or you gonna get braces?
No, I think I'm gonna keep it because I'm not really into the American standard, but I think I'm cool with this.
How old are you?
31.
31 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Any children?
No.
Why not?
It's not meant for me. Maybe one day after I get married, but right now, I don't see it happening.
You want to be married?
Yeah.
Is that why you watch my content? You trying to get married? You trying to find a husband?
Well, this is my first time seeing your page.
Oh, it's your first time seeing me. Okay.
And then you were talking about Diddy. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I want to talk about it. And then it just went to this.
Yeah, you know why I went to this? Because y'all take it there. Y'all be running, talking crazy in my comment section. Y'all can't stay on topic. And then we end up talking about this other stuff. Like y'all's head, fingernails, looking crazy. Please don't wear that combination no more. You said that's 4 years ago. Please delete that picture. Don't wear. You're not going to attract no husband. Even if it's on your social media page, get rid of that combination, that blonde wig with the blue lips.
Yeah, my granddad was like, girl, what you doing?
You just following trends. You seem like you okay listener and woman too. I don't know what's going on with your hair, but besides that, you seem like maybe you might have some potential. You go out?
No, I don't go out anymore because I'm 30 now. Like I already experienced all the fun with my friends, and once you look back and you like, wait, I did that. I wish I would have knew better. So,
you have a reputation?
No. I'm always the friend that turned the party up. Like, come on, y'all, let's get lit. And that's pretty much it. As far as smoking and drinking, I don't do that. Like, super cool. Laid back. I'm just a vibe. That's it.
You puff? Super cool. You just a vibe.
Yeah, like I'm just a girl that's like the one you'll gravitate to and we just have a lot of fun. Or
what would you rate your personality 1 to 10?
I would give it a 9 because sometimes I'm not really sociable, but when I'm out in public, I can be a 10, depending on how I feel.
What would you bring to a man for marriage?
That's a trick question. It depends.
What do you mean it's a trick? It's not a trick question.
Because right now, that's the new thing. Like, what do you bring to the table? It was like a lot of people are saying, you're not supposed to bring nothing to the table. He's supposed to have the table. But me on my own, I do hair.
I'm not talking about going 50-50. I'm asking you.
50-50. Like I can cook, I can clean, I can work. I don't mind.
You cook
working
meals
on-
from scratch?
Yeah. Like I just made brown stew chicken. I made stew goat. I made curry goat. Made
You from the Caribbean?
yeah, I'm mixed. Yeah, with Bahamian, Black, Haitian, and Polish. Yeah,
Okay. Live by yourself?
yeah,
Still in contact with any exes?
no,
You got any situationships, anything going on right now?
no. Right now,
Getting your
I'm
back blown
looking-
out?
No,
Right now, you what?
I'm looking because I was at church. I've been going to church like faithfully for the last year or two, and they've been saying like, oh, like last month was the month of marriage. They was trying to help us get married and stuff, like preparing us for marriage. And the last thing she said was, "Go out there," and I'm like, I don't want to go out there. It's scary, but it is scary out there. So I'm kind of timid, so I don't really want to be out there. And I kind of just want to stay in my little shell because it's comfortable, it's peaceful. You don't have to share your energy or give away your energy or somebody steal your energy.
You want to stay in your shell?
Yeah.
I don't understand how none of y'all women, you say y'all go to church and stuff, y'all not finding no decent men in y'all church.
Because the men is, first of all, it's mostly women in the church, and the men are either already married with kids, and then the ones that are struggling in, they might not be your type. So it's like,
Did you marry a Muslim man?
no, I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Because, I mean,
You saying you sorry? You, I
because you
wasn't
said you had
asking.
3 wives. You had 3 wives because I didn't want to offend
I didn't say I had 2 wives right now.
No, 3 wives. And I was like, I don't want to offend any Muslim people.
Oh, you don't like that Muslims can have multiple wives?
No. I'm Christian, and the way you guys feel about Jesus.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Mhm.
You know, I was just trying to open it up and give you some more options, because the problem is that you're gonna have a hard time getting married, sitting in that shell, as you say. What do you do for a living?
Work from home. And I try to get a second job. Like
Then when
working.
any men come across your profile online, they see blonde wig and blue lips, they gonna run, or they gonna think that you just a jump off.
No.
I'm telling you right now, that's what they're gonna think.
Okay, I'll take it down.
You say 4 years old, you should have been take that down.
It was so long ago, and then I created the account like 2 years ago, trying to do like a makeup thing. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just use this. It's the best thing I had as like product before all my makeup got thrown away. So I just like, let me use this.
What do you do for a living?
For a living, I work for a home improvement company on my computer right here. And I just call and set appointments. And then as a side job, I found another job that's going to be doing rent to own, which is going to be super easy. And then I also do, but right now I'm waiting on a job for my dog at a petting place, like a pet place where you can take it, a pet daycare.
Somebody said you're nice, you just need to go out more. She not gonna go out more. You see, she's homebody, and just look how she look. She don't look like she even dress up. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
What do you weigh right now?
131.
130?
131.
Okay, not bad on your size.
Well, I look really good. It's just, it's scary out here. Like, it's narcissistic.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's bad out here for both the men and the women. Shout out to Mrs. Gale for the super chat. She said she sounds scared of masculinity. Godly masculinity comes with harsh requirements. A lot of women tend to avoid real men. And this is a woman right here that I'm gonna tell you right now. I give her praises all the time. This is one of the sweetest, most feminine woman I've ever met in my life. The woman that just said that, she's one of the sweetest and most feminine woman I've ever met in my life. And I've always told her I wish that they could clone her so that we would have much better results, especially in the Black community. But as far as making wives, but for you, you seem like you listen. You're a decent listener. You seem like you would listen to a man. You cook. You say you clean.
Yep. The only
Your
thing
house
is,
clean right now?
no, right now it's a little messy, but
Then how am I supposed to believe that you know how to clean?
Because
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all always come on here and tell me stuff.
Look, I was in the midst of cleaning, and then I got on Instagram. Look, my bed, I stripped it because I'm in the midst of cleaning, and I got on here, and I'm like, oh, like motion.
Let me see that kitchen.
Oh, it's not that bad.
And that sink.
No. So today I went out because it was a graduation, so I kind of like tried to hurry up. But yeah, like I don't really feel like I'm scared of masculinity because I had a really, really masculine guy and I was able to submit and make him soft too, in a way.
You made him soft.
Yeah, like he was like super aggressive and then he just became docile. You can see the kid come out of him. So I know it's not that. It's just some dudes, like they look at me, like when I'm balled up or dressed up and I go out, they see like a meal ticket and I'm just like, at this point I know.
They see a meal ticket in you?
Yeah, like, okay, you perfect. Or they'll just talk to you to steal your energy, like just to talk to you.
Or like a dude that want to live off of you, live in the house with you?
Yeah, so you can't really just go out there and think, oh, it's safe. It's not.
You go to college?
I went to Florida Career College 2 years ago for a medical assistant. In 2013, I did cosmetology. A lot on my belt.
I don't know what to tell you no more right now. There ain't no hope for you.
Oh God. There's God.
You thinking that God is just gonna send a man to come knocking at your door? No, that's not how it works. Sit in that house all day, you don't do nothing.
I mean, I go to grocery shop.
You go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Have you met any men in the grocery store that were decent? Every man you've been telling me about is just the same old kind of man, steal your energy and all this other stuff. You ain't told me no positive stories about no men you met.
Okay, so the first day of the year, the pastor was like, make sure you go to Walmart. You're going to find your husband. So I go to Walmart with the ex, and he like...
Who told you to go to Walmart?
The pastor told me to go to Walmart. Pastor Kim. He was like, listen. He was like, whoever you is, you're going to find your husband in the Walmart. So I goes to Walmart with the ex, and the guy's literally in the aisle. It's just me, him, and the Spanish guy. And he goes like this. Throw his hand up in the air, and I'm like, and then a kid walks in the aisle. I said, nope. Literally left the aisle. I ran out of the aisle. I'm sorry. I was going to get him, but then I was like, he got a kid. I can't do it. I can't. So,
because he had a kid?
Because he had a kid. And he was so mad. Like, he saw me in the next aisle. And he was like, he just put his head down. I was like, God, not a kid.
Shout out to International Quiet Storm. He said, Walmart, fire your pastor now.
It was true. He said Walmart. Well, he said Walmart and he said another location because he's in Texas. I was like, okay. But I didn't think I was going to go to Walmart on the first. So it happened. But I just was like, nope. And he was like tall, dark, handsome. He was looking like, okay. But then when the kid came, I was like, no. And then I didn't even know if that was his kid or not. That could have been his nephew.
I told you ain't no hope for you.
So not one kid. I already.
You might as well go. You might as well put the wig back on and put the blue lipstick back on.
Nah, it's okay.
Why not?
Because I'd rather just stick to myself. If I can't get my husband, then I'll stick with the Lord.
You celibate right now or abstinent?
Yes, sir.
How long you been abstinent?
I want to say
3 months.
6.
6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was close.
You was close.
Why didn't it work out with him, the last guy?
He's a narcissist, so he got back with me to, I guess, hurt me because I left. And then he went back to the other girl. But sooner or later, he'll be hovering around somewhere.
Yeah, he's gonna be back again. You're gonna let him back in, and then you're gonna break your abstinence.
No, I'm not. We don't did this like for the last 2 years. I think I don't got it. God keeps telling me, like, let it go.
That don't mean nothing. 6 months.
No.
6 months is he probably gonna pop up in a few days. He probably gonna pop up in a few days.
No, I don't think so. I think.
Trust me, I've had multiple female narcissists that have hoovered me, and they never quit. They always find a way to try to pop up. But the question is, you're gonna be strong enough to resist. You change your phone number?
No, not yet.
Yeah. You didn't change your phone number. He know where you stay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna be back over there tearing that thing up. Must been good too in the bedroom. Usually that's when reason why you let them back in a lot of times is because they be good in the bedroom.
No. The thing about it,
he
is,
wasn't no good.
See, I'm not a kid, so like I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And honestly,
what do you mean you gonna do what you gotta do? What does that mean?
I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine, and if it ain't good, I'm gonna make sure he do it good. So
wow.
So I'm just saying. So all I know is, like, for me, I don't think that going back fixes anything. Once you leave, you just gotta go. Don't go back. And I learned that the 3rd time. So it's like, okay, actually, you can't keep hitting your head on the wall.
All right, miss. Have a good night.
Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you.
All right, folks, I'm done. I took the cake. She said she said the pastor told her to go to Walmart. Her husband would be at Walmart. Somebody told you don't break your abstinence, sis. Somebody told you that. That was one advice they gave. They said don't break your abstinence. It looked like that was that stalker woman trying to come up and talk to me right now. Some of these women online, they just, I don't know why they stalk me. Like, y'all don't have a life at all. You have to spend so much of your time and energy stalking me. Go clean that house. Go clean those baseboards. The brother, shout out to International Quiet Storm. He said, Guru, please clip that Walmart. Who's stalking you, sir? You another one of them stalking me. You're stalking me.
Hey, Guru.
Hey.
How you doing?
Why are you trying to act all friendly now? You just in the comments talking about who's stalking you, sir.
Well, I'm saying who's stalking you? I was asking a question.
Oh, you didn't have an attitude about it?
I was just asking a question, like, about who was stalking you. I don't know.
This one lady in the comments, this poetic, She's one of them, of many. She's one of many. Let's see you. You camera. I know you camera ready. Come on, let's see who you are. What you look like.
Sure, I'm not turning my camera on. For what? Because I'm very private.
You're on social media. Nobody, if a person is on social media, you have a picture up on social.
Yeah, but I have boundaries though, and I just joined TikTok, and this is what I posted. Like, I posted my picture.
What's your Instagram name? What's your Instagram name?
What are you talking about? Instagram? I'm on TikTok.
What's your Instagram? I want to look you up on Instagram.
I don't have Instagram.
You lying.
I don't.
Every woman. How old are you? How old are you?
30, but I've talked to you
30
before.
years old, you don't have Instagram?
But I've talked to you before. Like, I'm rarely
You just
on,
said,
like,
how you talked to me before? You just said you created an account.
No, what I said, I've talked to you before, but I'm rarely on social media at all.
You just told me you created an account.
On TikTok.
How did you talk to me before then? What platform?
On TikTok. I've
you just said you created it. What is your Instagram name? What's your Facebook?
I don't have Facebook.
The people in the comment section, 30-year-old woman, she talked to me before. How many do y'all believe she's telling the truth? Yes or no? Write yes or no in the comments. She said she don't have Instagram. She don't have Facebook. She talked to me before, but she just set up the account.
I don't use like social media. And
I don't use social media. How'd you talk to me before? How long ago did you talk to me?
A few months ago, maybe.
What are you talking about? That? How could you just set up this account? You talked to me a few months ago.
It was a few months ago that I spoke to you.
What did you talk to me about?
I don't remember exactly, but
then how do you know you talked to me?
But I did. I spoke to you. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I spoke to you.
Somebody say they know your voice.
You know my voice? What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe y'all have.
No one.
Oh, so you're abstinent right now too?
What do you mean abstinent?
When the last time you've been intimate with a man?
Why are you asking these questions about
Okay, so that you're not abstinent.
Am I abstinent?
No, you're not. When was the last time you were intimate with a man? Were you ashamed?
No, so the last relationship that I had was like 3 years ago.
I didn't say relationship. I said
meaning
that you put your mouth on him, he put his mouth on you, or he put his private in you, or you put your private on top of him. Either way.
I was in a relationship 3 years ago.
I didn't say relationship. You playing.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm asking you when the last time you had intimacy.
I don't have intimacy if it's not a relationship. And what I'm saying
really? Is so you've been abstinent 3 years?
Yes. Why is that so hard for y'all to understand?
You've been abstinent 3 years, but you won't even turn. So why are you ashamed to turn and show yourself then? If you such a truth teller.
Why do I need to turn my camera on for that? That's weird.
You sure do have an attitude tonight.
You know I don't have an attitude though.
And you don't even know what you talked to me about last time.
No, I've been respectful to you.
What did you talk to me about the last time you were here?
I don't know. We were probably talking about whatever topics that you were discussing. I don't know.
I think you're lying. I think you a liar.
Why? Because I have one picture on my TikTok.
Show yourself. Stop playing games and show yourself. If you're a truth teller, show yourself. Push the save button. Turn your camera on, push save.
I don't want to.
No, because you say.
I'm not comfortable with that.
So here's the thing, folks. This is how I know a lot of these women that come on here. I tell y'all they lie to me all the time. This is why I
No,
question
no,
it.
Guru, like I'm in my bed. Why would I turn my camera on? I'm not comfortable with that. Like, why would I do that? I'm not gonna turn
What
my
did I just
camera
say
on.
about your what did I just say about your profile picture? You have a public picture. I can see what you look like. That's you on the picture, right? Is that you on the picture?
Turn my camera
Is that
on
you in the
my
picture?
bed.
Is that you in the picture?
Yes.
Okay. Every woman that come up, how? What would you rate yourself 1 to 10?
I don't rate myself.
What would no? Every woman 1 to 10 will be honest and rate. What would you rate yourself 1 to 10?
As far as what?
Your looks, just your physical looks, not your personality.
I mean, I think I'm an average woman. That's what I think.
What number?
I don't know. Whatever number you think that is, as far as like what an average woman is. I don't think I'm like a baddie or anything like that. I'm just an average woman. And I don't want to turn my camera on.
So you using somebody else's picture?
Someone else's picture? Like, this is an average. This is what an average woman looks like. What do you mean?
Somebody said you got no post of yourself either.
I don't post.
This is a troll. Let me get you up off of here. This is a troll.
Okay.
These women they just. I hope some of y'all brothers that are watching me can see more and more proof every day. This is why I tell you about these jokers. This is why I tell you about how they are. This is why I tell you how you got to take vet serious these days, because they lie so much. They lie about their appearance. Exactly. Clap. Time wasters. If y'all haven't seen that live stream I did, it's on my YouTube channel. I did it last week about the time wasting jokers. She's one of them. There are a lot of time wasting women in our community, especially in the black community these days. Time wasters. And most of the time, they don't look nothing like they pictures. They come online. I told y'all, they come online and act like, you know, they the best and baddest on their profile. But if they actually come live, you see they don't look like that. That head be fried most of the time. And they can't use any filters and all that makeup. And when they can't use none of that, we see the real them. Like the last two women. The last two women didn't actually look that bad. The last one, she need to do something with that head, because she said she did that head herself. She need to do something with that head. You definitely attracting. Let me tell you, if you still listening, man, I forgot your name. You're not going to attract no decent man with that head. You got to do something with that head. Now she complaining, I got dropped for no reason. You want to come up and talk to me? Turn on the camera, because I already said I'm about to get up off of here. I'm about to go. I'm leaving for the night. Turn on your screen. Stop playing games.
No, I told you I'm not going to turn on my camera.
Okay, then why are you complaining that you got dropped for no reason? You didn't get dropped for, you got dropped for a reason.
Okay, but you sit, hold on. First of all, you sit here and talk about.
Turn on your screen. I don't want to hear a damn thing that you talking about out of your mouth right now. Turn on your screen. I don't want to hear nothing you saying until you turn on that screen.
You talk about a woman being respectful, and I'm in bed. I'm not going to turn on my camera right now with me being in bed.
You see how childish our women are, how difficult. They're worse than children. They're worse than children. They're so childish. I'm letting you have a conversation with me. First of all, it should be a privilege for you to have a conversation with me. And then you want to come up here and act like a child. Instead of taking 2 minutes to comb out that wig or fix those braids and wipe your eyes out, the eye boogers out your eyes. Instead of doing that, y'all rather come up here and argue with me. Why I gotta turn on my camera? It's late. I'm in bed. I told you I'm in bed. Why I gotta turn on my camera? Oh my God. I got dropped for no reason. All right, folks. Shout out to everybody that sent me a super chat, Cash App, supported this platform in any way. Maybe we'll get some. Maybe somebody enjoyed what I just did and will donate again before I leave up out of here. Shout out to everybody that supported this platform. Y'all see the headache that I go through. That's why I tell y'all to support this content so I can keep coming back. Because you think I want to come back and talk to these jokers? No. But y'all say, Guru, it's good content. It's great entertainment. Thank you so much. We like it. So that's why I come back, because I come back for y'all. I don't come back for me. These jokers are a headache. Might start growing my hair back because I don't know, maybe I got some of these grays to go away. When I took time off from going live talking to these women, I think some of my grays started to go away. If not, I gotta cut my hair back all the way down again, dealing with these jokers. Have a good night or morning or whatever time it is for y'all. Appreciate you for joining and supporting the content. Thank you to everybody. Shout out to our main contributor of the night, Mrs. Gail. Thank you so much, sister. If you're still listening, I appreciate you for all of this financial support. Look, stalker.
Why you keep up here?